12,000 yes supporters feeling very confident with only days left in the referendum campaign, but nothing is being left to chance.
On comprenne bien que c'est pas encore gagné. Pour ça, on a besoin de vous tous.
Jacques Parizeau has launched Opération Convaincre, asking each yes voter to convince a colleague, a friend, to vote yes on Monday.
Oui, j'ai déjà décidé de convertir, mais là, je vais vraiment trouver un autre sapin.
Many have already won the support of some undecided voters, and with a victory seemingly so close, they are ready to find some more. Stuart Greer, Oldies 919 News.
I came to show my support. I needed to do something for myself, and this is my way of showing it.
And so did 12,000 others looking for the emotion, the passion that has been missing in the No campaign. Finally, last night, they found it. By far the largest rally of either side in the referendum, hundreds started lining up outside in the rain a good hour before the doors swung open. 6,000 had to stay outside, watching and listening from a giant TV screen. Most liked what they heard.
I feel as though the momentum's going to change. And certainly when I heard Charest, he said all the things that needed to be said.
Stuart Greer, CHOM-FM News at the Verdun Auditorium.
MUC police has just confirmed, Richard, 150,000 people are here packing Dorchester Square and Place de Canada. Initially, we heard about 100,000. 15,000 of those are from outside of the province, so it's confirmed now. 150,000 at least. That's confirmed by the MUC police. A lot of them from outside of town. We've heard from Jean Charest. Chrétien is here as well, and Daniel Johnson. And everybody's very, very excited. It's very windy, though, too. A lot of balloons blowing around and a lot of Canadian flags. Everybody has a Canadian and Quebec flag in their hand. It's just a sea of red, white, and blue, and everybody's very, very emotional and very, very into this. They're here from Williams Lake, BC, Yellowknife, and Guelph, Ontario. For many, it's only a one-day trip, but an intense and emotional one. Signs from all over the country, like one from Nova Scotia reading, "We'd be lost without you," and from Toronto, "We love you, Quebec." A sea of Canadian flags with fleur-de-lis pasted on the maple leaf, showing they want Quebec to stay.
I think this shows that people do want Quebec as in Canada, that it is important, that we do care.
Hundreds braving the cold winds started showing up hours ago, enthusiastically breaking into renditions of O Canada in English and French. And with the lunch hour underway, thousands more are streaming in. Stuart Greer, Oldies 919 News.
It is a country worth fighting for, worth doing the impossible to preserve.
Prime Minister Jean Chrétien playing the pride card, making Quebecers feel they have a stake in Canada, a Canada they can change. While Chrétien made no promises, he did open the door to renewed federalism, saying there's no question Quebec is a distinct society.
Il n'est pas question pour eux de renouveler le fédéralisme ou d'obtenir la reconnaissance du Québec comme société distincte.
And Chrétien and the No camp will continue to drive home the benefits of being Canadian. The Prime Minister has requested time for a special television address tonight. Stuart Greer, CHOM-FM News. They said goodbye to Jean Chrétien, not convinced by his last-minute appeal to keep the country together. None of the 12,000 felt the Prime Minister offered anything new.
Rien. C'est tout. Rien. Il n'y a rien dit. Absolument rien. La guimauve, blabla vaseux.
An oozy marshmallow head with nothing to say, says this yes supporter. And Mario Dumas reminded Quebecers Chrétien put his signature on the 1982 Constitution that forgot about Quebec.
Monsieur Chrétien, je ne vous crois pas.
Stuart Greer, CHOM-FM News at the Verdun Auditorium. The Prime Minister's plea fell on deaf ears as Lucien Bouchard told supporters Jean Chrétien sold out and endorsed the 1982 Constitution. Bouchard says Federalists can't be trusted to stand up for Quebec and pulled out a surprise, a front-page photocopy of the Journal de Québec from the day after the Constitution was signed, a picture of Pierre Trudeau and Jean Chrétien laughing with the headline, "L'évêque betrayed by his allies."
You have no right to be here. They said, no, there's nothing you can do. Get out of my office now.
An unceremonious welcome at the Westmount St. Louis electoral office. Dozens of people from outside Quebec, many living here for years, picked up the voter's manual, read they must have domiciled in Quebec for 6 months, only to be told they were not eligible to vote. And the new 1994 Civil Code says to be domiciled, they must prove their intent to stay in Quebec. That interpretation has given the Electoral Board a lot of power.
I think if they're going to be really picky about what domicile means, they should be it consistently, exactly.
The No Committee's lawyers are meeting with the Electoral Board today.